Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here of Road to Show here with DeMarcus, or I should say Deshaun King, here on the channel as we're back here for episode 14. And of course, we had a great series there against Norfolk, and we unfortunately, didn't win the series. We ended up splitting the series 3 games apiece. But hey, the good times can keep rolling here as we're now in the month of August, and we're getting ready for a huge series coming up now with the Durham Bulls, who are currently 54 and 48, and of course on a 5-game winning streak here, winning 8 of the last 10 games. So they've been playing very well, but they're 7 games back of the Jumbo Shrimp, as you see there. And of course, that is in the International Division. We're in the International West Division. And we're trying to, of course, keep our hopes alive for a playoff chance here. The Bulls finished that series with the Charlotte Knights, winning games through 2-6 in nice fashion. And for us, we finished, like I said, against the Tide, 3 apiece there. And now we're trying to see if we can try to at least take 4 out of the 6 games here in this series here with the Bulls. So as you take a look at Deshaun King's numbers there so far this season, of course 67 overall, A potential, and of course as you take a look here at his stats so far here in AAA, he's been a pretty good player. He's adjusted to the AAA pitchers here some. Of course, he's red hot right now, but at some point here, that newness, that fresh, clean, new toy aspect of things will come crashing down on us. Reality will finally set in, and he will have to deal with those slumps and stuff. So we'll see here. We're, like I said, we're home. So I believe this is our first home game since we've been tied. I could be wrong. We might have already played our first game on the see here. I'm trying to think. Last episode there. No, we played against the Jumbo Shrimp. So yeah, this is our second home game, homestand now here since joining the ball club. So 2-0 here. Bottom of the third, runner on second. This one's going to get popped up there, and it's going to get popped up pretty good. And that is going to, of course, advance the runner from second to third, and putting the runner in scoring position now here with 1 out. So not bad at all for our part there. It's now 4-0 here at the bottom of the 5th. And I got to say, this ballpark is definitely just a close to what the real ballpark there in Nashville is for this sound, as we'll see him ground out there on that at bat. I keep saying this in a lot of the videos here since especially we're getting called up to AAA, but these ballparks, I mean, whoever did these ballparks here, and the community when it comes to MLB, the show, did a great job with that. And I'm horrible. I've been trying to create ballparks, kind of my own. Not going to use it in any series or anything, but just for fun. And I'm nowhere near as creative as a lot of the people I see here on YouTube, and as well there on the game as well. Because I mean, they really put some really good detail in the ballpark. So if you guys are asking me, hey, build your own park, that is not going to happen. But there you see, we do end up winning the first game 6-0. But we end up, that hitting streak that we had, that modest 14 or 13 game hitting streak, yeah, it's over with, as we end 54 games in total, both in the AA and AAA. And we end it as we go 0-4 in that ball game there. So now we go to game 2, and we'll see here as so far not starting off too well there, as this is 3-6-3 double play. Take a look here. Great job there from the first baseman, making a nice play, and then of course getting over there to the shortstop, back to the first to get that double play. We'll see now Nashville up to bat here again. 0-2 count here for King. And King Gonna pop this one here high and deep over there to right field. And I was really hoping it was going to hit off the wall there. But Durham's right fielder there makes a nice play to end that chances. So now we'll get to runners on first and third coming up here for King, as he is now flown out here in this one. Not so good. He's, looking like what he was the night before, as this one is going to get skied out there, and that's going to hit. That's going to be out there in right center field, as that's going to be a nice ground rule double, scoring a run, making it now 1-0, putting King at second base. So the runner, of course, the lead runner had to stop at third. And now we're trying to see what we can do here in this situation, as the runner's going to try to come in to score off that hit. He does, and King's going to be held up at third. So now Mike Rashad here, of course, had a really tough time against the Tide there in the last episode. We'll see what he can try to do here in the bottom of the sixth, as there's 2 away, and he is going to draw a walk. So that's going to put him on board, as McKay having some trouble there with some of the Nashville pitchers, or Nashville hitters here, as we'll see Toro coming up. And, of course, Toro pretty good in that series there with the Tide. We'll see if he can continue that here today, as he hits this one there. That's going to go up the middle. Ground ball, and a nice play there as they get the 4-3 takeout on that play. So leaving 2 runners stranded there. We'll see. We're up by 3 here in the bottom of the half of the 7th, with 2 on and 2 out. And of course, Sean Armstrong is your pitcher. And of course, his job here is to, of course, try to neutralize King as best as he possibly can. As he passed King and popped this one out over there by foul territory there on the right field, on the first base line. And that is going to retire the side as they leave a runner there stranded. Top of the 8th, we'll see Curtis Mead now up to bat. He struck out, and of course ground out already here in today's game. 0-1 as King here in center field here, and of course rain is coming down lightly here in Nashville, as King here now trying to get on his horse here this time around, trying to track this ball here. Can he get to it? And no, he cannot get to it. It's going to bounce off that Vanderbilt health sign, and that is going to, of course, they're going to throw that one in there to keep the runner at third, as he makes a nice hit there for a triple, his second of the season. As we take a look at the replay here, and King just, he had the speed there, but just could not get right underneath it too much, as he looked like he got a little confused there. And so they have to play off the wall. And of course, this is a great hit, giving now Durham now a chance to try to score a run here. Walls will be up next. I believe he is the right fielder. So now 1-2 count here for him, as he flies this one there to shallow center field. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be it for the inning, as they take a 3-run lead here for Nashville, as they're trying to see if they can get out of here pretty good and pretty quickly here. As we move on now to the top of the 9th, and this is the last chances now for Durham to do something here. Lead off here at the top of the 9th here. 1-2 count here for the batter, as this is going to be popped out there, and King trying to track this one down and makes a nice catch to get the first out of the top of the 9th. So 2 outs away, and we could wrap this up here pretty nicely here, and we do so. Now we do give up a run, which is fun, I guess, but we do pick up the win. Nice job there from King and the rest of the Sound, as they win this one. 3-1 is your final score. King 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI for his effort there today, as he is able to do a little bit there for his team. But of course, we're not accustomed to him, as he's known to get multiple RBIs and occasionally a few home runs. But today he had that's all he can muster up. So we'll go down to the 3rd game here, the 6-game series, as this will be a day game, and we'll see the beautiful skyline there of Nashville there in the background, as we'll see more action here in the AAA, as King now up to bat here in Game 3. Durham already up by 1 here in the bottom half of the first with 2 away. 426 now for King, as King here gets the pitch, and unfortunately he's going to get underneath that one there, and the right for the I should say the first baseman there. No problem there, get to that one as that retires aside. Bottom of the third coming up, as there's 2 runners on board. It's tied 1 apiece. 2 runners on board with 1 out. And of course, we're looking for a huge at bat here for King, as he's going to pop this one here high and deep. That's going to go to right field. Runner's going to go now advance to third off that pop-up, as now we got runners on the corners for the Sound. As we go to the bottom half of the 5th, 2 out and nobody on. And we'll see what King can try to do here, as he's got bases empty. This is a dynamic challenge here. We got a couple options here. And of course, the option we're going to go after is the power swing for a hit, as he's looking at a 2-1 count, and he is going to get underneath this one, unfortunately. And that's going to cause us to foul or pop that one up, and that's going to be out, and that will end the side. So tied 1 apiece here after 5. We'll try to see if we can move anything going here. Move on to the bottom half of the 8th with 1 out. And there you see he is popped out earlier, and of course he's got an 0-for-3 day, as we're trying to start a new hitting streak here for ourselves. And there you see we're going to go ahead and go for that power swing for a hit. So base is empty, 1 out. King here, oh, nice hit there. Oh, I almost thought the first baseman had that, but he does not put his he extended his arm out there, but I guess it was just a little too hot to handle for him. But King fired up and is able to make a nice base hit and get on board with that 1 out. So now King off the back here just a little bit, as we'll see Tyler Nyquist here pops this one up to shallow center field, and a nice job there from the center fielder. Now, that would have been a tricky play there for us, because if the center fielder didn't get there on time, we would definitely be in trouble. I hate those kind of plays there. As we'll see Owen Miller now up to bat next here, 1-for-3 day for him. As we'll see 2 out. And of course, those type of plays I always kind of want to, like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off just in case. And then you see a tag out there, of course, a force there at second. Tough break there, but that will tire the side. Now we'll go to extra innings here. The bottom half of the 10th is tied 2 apiece. There's 2 out and 1 on here for King. And of course, dynamic challenge here for him. So this is a clutch moment here for him, as he is going to try to see if he can advance the runner with a power swing here. So hitters count 1-0. Looks for a pitch here. Gets this hold of this one here. This is going to go high. It's going to go deep, and it's going to go off the glove of the center fielder. Runner should come around to score, and the Sound will win this one. There, a nice RBI triple for King, as that was just enough there to get the win, and they do. As Durham really upset with themselves there, but hey, you cannot get upset at all, because that was a tough break. I could either win either way, but we'll win this one here. Final score 3-2 is your final, as Nashville Sound looking pretty good there. 10 hits for Nashville Sound, 4 hits for Durham. Of course, that was just a bad luck play there for the center fielder, as the center fielder ends up with just a bad play. Just came off the glove there, and it's just a tough break there for him. So far, we have now won 3 straight here in today's episode, and now we're looking to see if we can go 4 straight here at our ballpark here at First Horizon Park, as it's going to be an evening game here for us, and we'll see what we can do. Of course, Durham would love to bounce back after losing 3 straight here against us here tonight. We'll try to do our best to try to see if we can avoid that here. As we'll see King up to bat here, 2-0 count. He'll pop this one, slap that one over to the third baseman, who makes a nice snag. And that's a Rob base hit there from him. Or I should say on him. As we go now to the bottom of the third, runners on the corners with 2 out. King up to bat here. He lined out back in the first, that we just seen. And we'll see if he can get anything going here for himself, as he's here again. Lines out to the third baseman again for the second time in a row now. And, you know, right there, you always think, you know, the King's like, okay, what's the deal? Why? How's this guy? I mean, I know it's a hot corner, and he plays that position for a reason, but really? Seriously? So, we'll see what we can do here now in the sixth. We're still down by 2. Bases are empty. This, of course, he is leading off here. And, he got every stitch of that ball. That ball is gone. Home run there for Deshaun King. That is home run number 4 for him this season here in AAA. As he is at 428 feet there. And a little bit of a golf clap there, you know, from the manager. But he's still a little skeptical of the youngster. He's seen some stuff what he did in AAA, but you know, he had, like I said, the bat's, you know, coming alive somewhat. You know, not as live maybe as he wants it, but you know, he's getting there. So nice exit velocity there, 106.4. So now we'll see what Deshaun King can do, as he has nobody out and nobody on board. And this one is it's going to be dropped down there. That is going to be a fair ball, and that's going to put him on board here in the top or the bottom half of the 8th. As Armstrong there had a tough time. So Armstrong will end up actually leaving the game, and Colin Pouch now will come out here to try to finish off the 8th inning here with 1 on and nobody out. And that's going to be a base hit as King watching that ball very closely there. See if it makes sure it goes past the infield, and it does. Does get goes up 90 feet there from first to third off that hit. And it looks like Nashville's starting to cook it. They're starting to cook here. Of course, they still have one more inning left to play, but I'm sure they would like to try to get rally back here in the bottom half of the 8th to make the 9th inning, top of the 9th, even better. We'll see here a nice throw here from the third baseman to the first, as they do get the runner out there. So nice, good job on that bare arm throw. Great play. And now there's 1 away. So now Henry up to bat next here. He's had a tough day here as well. As now we'll see what he can try to do. Not much of a hitter's count. Excuse me. Not much of a hitter's count here. 0-2. And he's going to dribble that one there to the first baseman there. They're going to make a play at there. They make a play. Oh, no, they did not make a play at first. They made a play at home, and they tag out King. I didn't know. Wow. Was not expecting that at all. As King, there you see there, just boom. Wow, what a play there. I'm kind of shocked about that. So the King up to bat here. We're down by 2 here in the bottom of the 9th with 2 out. 1 on. 2-1 count here for King. Looking for a pitch, and he is going to drill this one to the left, and that is going to be it for the ball game, as the Bulls able to hold on to that 2-run lead there. Get King out. Yes, he flies that one out to left field. That is going to wrap it up, and King goes 2 for 5 in the ball game with a home run and RBI, as well as a run scored. And they will take game 4 of this series. So 3-1 now in this series. Sounders have the lead, and they're coming back out here for the 5th game of this one. Of course, Durham would like to try to turn things around here and put it more in their favor as they try to go for 2 straight. But of course, Nashville Sound are going to try to do their best to come out here and come bounce back from that loss from the night before. As that's going to be flied out to center field, and that's going to retire the side for King and Sound. Still no score, as that was just a tough break there. But they'll go to the bottom of the 4th here, and we'll see what King can do, as he has 1 on and 1 out, and that's going to be hit over the left or right field there. That's going to be a hit deep, but not out of the ballpark, as that one is just going to be a loud fly ball. Out number 2. Bottom of the 6th, Durham up by 2. King up to bat here with bases loaded, or bases clear, or bases empty, but nobody out, and that's going to be a base hit out there to shallow center field, as King finds a little spot there for himself. and is able to make a decent score, or at least a basic hit right there. So we'll see the next batter, and let's see here, and do they get? Yes, they call the tag. Wow, nice play there by Isaac, as he gets the catch and the tag there on King. Tied 5 apiece now here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 out, and with 1 runner on board. We'll see what King can do here in this situation as he swings here, and this one's going to go out there, and that is going to find a nice little home in the right fielder's glove to end the inning. So it's tied 5 apiece, 5 all here at the bottom of this, or at the end of this, as we end the 7th, bottom of the 7th there. We'll try to see what we can do here in the bottom of the 9th with down by a run and a runner on board and 1 out. And King here finds a gapper out there. Runners should come around here to score. That should tie it up now 6 all, and that's exactly what it does. Now the tying run scores, and King gets a nice extra base hit. He's in scoring position, and there's only 1 out left. Only 1 out here in this inning here from for the Nashville Sound. So they could definitely get a walk-off here if Rashad can get himself together here. 0-1 count here for him. Base hit will, of course, obviously score the run. King looking for a chance to bring this run home. He's going to be smart this time around, as he's not going to go advance too far, but he will advance up to the third base. Owen Miller's next. And like I said, a base hit past the infielder, especially in past this infield here, that will score the run. That will be the ball game. So 2-2 count for Miller. Miller, grounds this one there to the pitcher, and the pitcher able to make the play, and that will, of course, end the side. Now it's tied up 6 all. We're going to go past some extra free baseball here for the fans here in Nashville, as we'll see if we can try to get at least one more bat here for King. We will do so here in the 11th inning, as it's tied up 6 all. 1 runner on board. As, of course, remember, we got the ghost runner there in the extra innings now here in baseball, Major League Baseball, especially in the minor leagues. As this one gets sailed out there, that's going to go deep, and it's going to go back. The runner's going to go ahead and advance 90 feet to third. And now with 1 out here, we can come back and win this one here, and that's exactly what happens as we win this one. A final score 7-6. Nashville wins. Nashville 7 runs, 14 hits. Durham 6 runs, 11 hits. Nice job there, as we're able to be clutch there towards the end. And a nice sacrifice, I guess you could say, there for King. 2 for 6 for King with a double and an RBI for that game, as they win game 5. So they have now pretty much won this series, and now can really seal the deal here if they can win this one here. They'll put them 4-1. Or I should say 5-1 in this series if they can walk away with a victory here today in game number 6. 6 is the final game here in Nashville, as the Sound trying to climb their way up the standings here in the International West Division, as Ian Seymour will, of course, be the pitcher here to start off here in the first round here in the game 6 between him and King. And King looking for a pitch here. 2-2 count. This one's going to get skied, and King's going to get underneath this one just a little too much, and that's going to be a fly ball, and that will retire the side. So no runs come across here, and no one left stranded, and it's still a 0-0 ball game as we now go to the 4th inning. Still no score here in the bottom of the 4th. Bases are empty, nobody out. King here pops this one here out to right field. This one should drop, and it will. King now going for a double, and he is going to get there, and they're going to say he is safe. I thought they were going to say a tag out, but he is going to be safe. So this is 10th double now in AAA this season, as he is hitting very well for the Nashville Sound. Like I said, he has been very impressive here, and a lot of people within Major League Baseball are really saying this kid could be doing something by next season. I don't know about that, but we'll see how things go. As Nyquist now up to bat. Nyquist going to hit this one over there to the shortstop. And the shortstop, of course, making a routine play there to first. 6-3 put away. Nyquist out. And there's now one away. Mike Rashad now up to bat next. 0 for 1. He struck out back in the second. And with runner on board, looking to see if we can try to advance King here. Bring him home so we can break this 1-1 tie. And that runner's going to get past. That ball's going to get past the third baseman. As that run, they overthrow it. And then you see runner or the batter there will go ahead and get first. So nice hustle there from Rashad. Too bad we didn't have speed here, because right there that could have been, we could have scored right there, and still have Rashad get a double. So Toro will be next here with 1 out, 2 runners on board. He had runners at second and third. 1-2 count here for him, and he's swinging a miss there, and that is going to retire him, and that's going to be now 2 away. As now Hall is up next here for the Nashville Sound. He is our number 7th hitter. Full count here for him. And we'll see what he can. Just whips at that one there. Not much effort there, it looks like. And he will be taken for a nice little strikeout ride there. So 2 runners left stranded here in the inning, here in the bottom half of the 4th. As we wrap up the 4th, no score. 2 left stranded. It's still a 0-0 ball game. Go now to the bottom half of the 5th with 2 out and 2 on. Still no score. And King, of course, 1 for 2. He hit a double back in the 4th. We'll see what he can do here now with runners in first and second. As he looks for a pitch here, and he is going to hit this one here. Hopefully, I think he might have found a gapper out there in the left center field, and he does. Ball's going to rattle around. Runner's going to come from second to score home. And actually, 2 runs will come in to score. Nice job there as he gets a 2 RBI double. His 11th of the season. And the Sound now take a lead here, 2-0 off that double there from King. So King did a great job there, playing that one off the wall. Now let's see if we can add some insurance runs here for ourselves. 2 out, 1-2 count, and this is going to be a fly ball out to our left, and that is going to retire the side there. So good try there, but unfortunately just could not bring home that run. But we do take a 2-run lead here as we go down to the bottom half of the 7th. We'll see what we can do here in the bottom half of the 7th. 2 out, 1 on. And, of course, there you see a runner in scoring position. Got some pretty good options here, but we're going to go ahead and go with a power swing and try to drive the runner home. And you'll see a swing there, and good call, good solid contact there, but unfortunately that is not going to help us here, as we cannot try to use the power swing there, try to drive him in the run, but ground it out and put us out pretty quickly there on that one. So nice hustle there, and then of course you see we do win this one. Nice job there from the Nashville Sound, as they're able to win this 6th and final game of this series. 2-1 is your final score. 2 runs, 9 hits there for the Sound. 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error for the Durham Bulls, as they will lose 2 straight here in this 6-game series. They do win 1 game out of this series, I guess that's one bright spot they can say they can walk away with, winning game 4. But unfortunately, that is not going to help them in the standings. As we take a look here, with the games that we won, it's going to help us out quite a bit here. We're still 7 games back. We have a 2-game winning streak right now. And of course, we're just about 6 games above 500. But the thing is, we're still looking pretty good right now. We got a good momentum for ourselves. And see some of the other teams there. You got the Mud Hens, the Cubs, losing 2 straight. Saints have lost 4 straight. They are now 3 of 7 in the last 10 games, so they're starting to go the other direction. The Clippers, they have won 4 straight, 64 and 44. But yeah, they're not too far behind. We're not too far behind them either. So things could definitely change for us here pretty quickly. So speaking of the Cubs, we play the Iowa Cubs coming up here. As you take a look there in the month of August, we're in the 2nd week now. So we got a nice 6-game series there against the Iowa Cubs. and that'll probably be I believe that's the next series. Yeah, that is the next series coming up here. So that'll be in episode 15, as we'll take on the Iowa Cubs. Should be a good series there, because I believe both of us are now 7 games behind the Clippers. So this series could really make or break one of us here in the division right now. So, like I said, momentum's going pretty strong for us here. King's bat is starting to come alive a lot better, and we're just starting to put things together here, and hopefully we can get red hot as we go into finish out the month of August, because we got 12 games coming up here to finish out the month. Well, actually, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, a 9-game road trip. 6 of those games are against the Atlanta Braves AAA team, and then we will play the Durham Bulls again for a series there with them. So, yeah, we got a lot of things coming up, and I think things can be turn things around pretty quick there. So, but if you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys will be notified of this series or any other series on the channel here on ESGNet Plus LP, as well as check out our social media down below. And of course, if you want to check out our live streams, we do live stream over on Twitch and on Kick, twitch.tv/ESGNet and kick.com/ESGNet. The links are down below in the description. Definitely go check us out and help support the community. As always, guys, if you guys hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, whenever you're watching this. Just have to know that hopefully you're having a great day. And as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you all next time.